Hello, my name is Roger Huizinga, for those of you who might not know who I am, and I am the transitional pastor actually at Arrowsmith Baptist Church here in Port Alberni. And we are standing here beside the memorial that was put together on the Orange Bridge just outside of the city of Port Alberni. And you can see, or at least you saw in the background there, the sort of offices, the council offices of the Tk'emlups First Nations. This memorial was put together in memory of the 215 children's bodies that were discovered on the grounds of a residential school in Kamloops, British Columbia, that was run by the Catholic Church. 215 missing children now found. Part of what I want to do in this video is not just to highlight this and to bring attention to it, but also to respond to it. I feel utterly compelled to respond to what happened. As a pastor and a Christian, as a citizen of Canada, as simply a human being, I feel like I have to respond to this. First, I must condemn what happened at that school in Kamloops. I must condemn it in the strongest possible way. To make it very obvious, it was wrong. It was immoral, it was inexcusable. It does not matter who did this. It does not matter when this happened, and it certainly doesn't matter why it happened. It was wrong in every way and at every level. It is condemnable, period. And that it was hidden for such a long time just makes it all the worse and all the more condemnable. My second response is anger. I am angry, hurt, and gutted over this. To those more directly impacted by this atrocity, you rightfully feel anger, and I join you in that feeling and emotion, that sensation of anger and pain. And to be sure, I want to also note that God also shares in this sense of anger, a righteous anger against a horrific injustice by those in a position of power inflicted upon innocent, helpless children. Not much could be more maddening than that. So thirdly, I want to apologize. That's the third thing I want to do. As a church leader, on behalf of the church as an institution and before God, I am sorry and I apologize. I am repentant for what has happened. It wasn't me who did this, but it was done by misguided people who were clearly influenced by evil, and at least some of them did what they did in positions representing, or more accurately, horribly misrepresenting God and His church. And for that, I feel compelled to apologize. In one of the great prayers in the Old Testament scriptures, the reformer Nehemiah prays to God on behalf of the people of Israel. And he prays and confesses sins from way in the past. He prays for forgiveness for the actions of his forefathers, actions and misdeeds that were not his, actions and misdeeds that were not his own at all, but that he realized it impacted him, had an impact and a connection to him and his day and the people of his day. And in light of that, Nehemiah actually includes himself in the confession process. So Nehemiah does this, that he and the people of his day may also be freed from the past brokenness and the residual consequences of the sins of their fathers. And in a similar way, as a representative of the church, I feel compelled to confess these condemnable actions, that I and that we may begin to be freed from the devastating damage of them by the grace of God. So, I am sorry that these things happened. I am sorry they have been done under the name of the church, and I am sorry, and God is deeply sorrowful that they have been done in connection to His name. These things I confess. I am sorry for, and seek forgiveness for them, both from those who have been impacted by them and from God, who will ultimately judge them. So let me close by reading a poem. It's actually a poem that I wrote last night, late at night, when I was troubled by the thoughts of all of these instances and was led to these words. So the poem is called, "O Lord, No." O Lord, no, how could this be? O Lord, oh, forgive us, plea. Not in your name, damage your fame. Not in your name, we are to blame. Carnage of innocence, children betrayed. Troubled countenance, in silence they laid. Broken world, pain swirled. Heavy heart, Satan's dart. Children taken, nation shaken. O Lord, no, hidden no more. O Lord, oh, we must restore. Not in your name this evil came. Not in your name this guilt and shame. Carnage of innocence, we must repent. Troubled countenance, our hearts are rent. Angry burst, we little hearst. Damage mount, must account. Truth told, justice doled. So, Lord, so, we turn to you. So, Lord, oh, see us through. In your name, kindle a flame. In your name, evil tame. Remember the innocents. Heal from this bile. Lift up our countenance. Your blood reconcile.